Okay, so this makeup look is inspired by quite a few products that I've received lately that have the word mulberry or the shade mulberry. So I thought, why not do a makeup look that contains all these gorgeous mulberry shades? So first of all, we've got the Youngblood. This is the Vivid Luxe blush, Creme blush, and this is called Mulberry. It's a little more rosy, might be a little too rosy for me, but I've popped it on anyway. Then I've bought one of the new palettes by Morphe. This is called Rich Glitch. Really cute. I'm loving their packaging. I think packaging is just everything for me. Although I can't get it open now. And it's had some few shades in here, but I've just used these two today, so I've gone for more of a matte look. But yeah, it's sort of got that sort of mulberry sort of shade to it, or even plum. The other two products that I'm loving are by Prime Promedics, and one is the Glide Eyes eyeliner. This is also called Mulberry. It is a beautiful shade. It's becoming one of my absolute favorites. It's kind of that nice chocolate mulberry, but looks really gorgeous. It glides on so easy. And then the other one, and I show it throughout the video, is the Prime Lash Mascara. And I do sort of try and do a little zoom in for you, because again, it's a beautiful, rich color. So just something a little bit different from black, the usual black that we use. So I hope you like this video tutorial. Please like and subscribe, and in the comments let me know if there's anything else or any sort of different products you'd like me to try, or any techniques you'd like me to show you. Once again, thank you for supporting me, and let's jump in. Here we go. I've already put my base on. I had a few issues with the recording on that one, so it's the Youngblood liquid. Now I'm staying with the Youngblood products at the moment. This is their new cream contour stick called Sunkissed. Now I'm drawing what I call a number 3, if you can see that coming around the face on the side, and I'm just also contouring my nose. Then I'm going in with one of the BK Beauty brushes. Now this one isn't their foundation brush. I used so many over the weekend, so I'm just using, this one is the 108 at the moment, but it is also a beautiful blending brush. And what I do, when I place the contour product or the creamy product, I will just tap it in. So I'll use a brush and just use it a bit like a blender and push it exactly where I've placed it on the face, so as not to move it around too much. Once I've blended it in, then I'll start doing the nice sort of swipes with the brush, as opposed to moving it straight away. Down the nose, be really careful when you're contouring your nose. It is something that you have to sort of look at and work out exactly how you would like it shaded. Once again, just pushing that product in and then moving it around. So really just blending it in seamlessly into the rest of the base. I love, love, love these cream contours. I'm just adding a little bit more of that foundation just down my nose, because I feel like I got rid of too much of it while I was contouring, and I don't want it all to look brown, and then just blending it in with the brush again. Now, this is the Mulberry makeup. So this is the Mulberry Cream Blush Stick by Youngblood. Now, I went way too full on with this, but as you can see, once I start blending it in and pushing it into the cheek area, it does dissipate. So I did add a tiny bit more of the other foundation and just give it a little bit of a blend in. But these pigments are super strong. So this one is called Mulberry. So it is so beautiful. Here I go, just blending that in a little bit, just to give myself that flush of color. Before we go on too much further, this is the On Point Brow Defining Pencil by Youngblood, and this shade is in Blonde. So I'm just going to give my brows just a little bit more shape and definition. So just mainly sort of focusing in that outer edge of my brow where the tail, where it sort of seems to just disappear, and a little bit through the middle as well. And then using the spoolie on the end and just combing that through so it looks nice and natural. This is one of the new Morphe palettes. It is absolutely gorgeous. I thought this would look really, really nice with the theme that we're going for. And the shade that I am using, I'm just going to try and get the right one that I used, is called, I think it's called Rich Glitz. Rich Glitch. Just wanted to get that correct. So this is the lightest shade, or the medium sort of shade in the palette, and I'm just using a fluffy blending brush. This one is by BK Beauty as well. These are all linked in my Shop My. This one is the 211. Has to be one of my favorite brushes. Really nice and easy to blend that through the eye and up into the crease there. So just really making sure it's nice and lifted up on that brow bone. Going in with the darker shade and using a little bit more of a compact brush to really focus that product right in the outer corner. This brush is the 207, and then I'm going back in with that 211 and blending that color into the crease. Same again on the other side, just placing it into that outer corner, putting exactly where I want it and making sure all the product is off the brush. And then I don't actually start blending till I know that I've dumped the product exactly there. And I'm just really blending that residual through the crease to create a little bit of shape to the eye and just a little bit of drama as well. I'm using a more detailed brush again. This is the 210, and I'm placing a small amount of that darker shade underneath and once again blending in with the 211. Now, this is another product called Mulberry, and this is the Prime Eyes Glide Eyeliner by Prime Prometics. I absolutely love these. They are super creamy, really easy to use as you can see, and just so easy to just slide along the eye. There's no dragging or pulling. I like to lean the pencil sideways a little bit so I don't go direct into the eye, and then I place a small amount in that outer corner and pull it out with my fingernail there just to create a very small baby wing. And once again, I love placing a little bit on that tight line as well. Tiny amount underneath, and then I'm going to turn this over. I happen to pull it out a little bit. That's the sharpener. And there's a small smudging sort of blender on the other end. And this just helps if you've made any mistakes, you can just blend that shade out. Once again, this product is called Mulberry, and it's the Prime Prometics Prime Lash Mascara. Loving this. It is such a gorgeous shade. It's like a real chocolate mulberry, if that's a shade at all. But I do like it. Something a little bit different from black. Just really elevates this look and really keeps it in keeping with this mulberry makeup look. So I'm just running that through my lashes. You can do double coats with this to get extra length, but I find one coat is enough. Now the lip liner I'm using, this is called the Lip Lifter. This is by Maybelline, and I don't know what shade it is because I think I've used it too much and I've sharpened off the actual shade. So yeah, I can't tell you, I'm so sorry. But what I'm doing is lining the lips, and then I'm placing just a really nice Sigma Beauty gel, sort of a wet lip gloss over the top. So it's really quite glossy, something a little bit different for me, but I quite like it. Now this is another Maybelline product called the Lifter, and this one is the Maybelline stick. This is in shade 2. So what I'm doing here is really using this to do exactly that, to really lift up those areas of the face and create some real definition. And this really does lift up the face. So super easy to use, just using the brush that I used earlier to blend that in, and it really helps to create a little bit more definition and lift up those areas. And once again, up on the eye as well. Then I'm taking a very small amount of the foundation that I used before, and this brush has to be my absolute favorite. It is from BK Beauty, and it's the Angie Hot and Flashy range. It's the A506, and it's like a little kitten paw. It is super soft. The angle is perfect. It is the most perfect brush to use up under the eye area, and I love just turning it around and really carving out that edge just a little bit more. So if you ever need to get a brush, this one I would highly recommend. Now I forgot to actually record me doing this, so I'm just doing this on top of what I did do, but this is where I would set it with the Youngblood Rice setting powder. I hope you like it. Okay, so let's take the hair out. It was wet, so this may or may not work. Yeah, that's okay for now. I will need to do something with this before I actually do go out, but I wanted to show you my outfit today. It's really casual. This is just a long dress from Zara, and it's like just wide. It's really easy to wear, but I've just paired it back with a cute denim shirt. I've bought this, and I was thinking I might even tie it up this afternoon when I head out, but I just feel it's just nice and relaxed, super comfortable. This shirt is actually from Big W, so it's one of their denim range, and this is in the size 16, so I love to get the larger size, so it's a bit more like a jacket. And I wear this with a lot of different outfits. I probably should do a 3-in-1 with this one item 3 ways. And then with the shoes, I've just gone for my nice little Frankie 4s, just super easy, super comfortable, because I've got to head out this afternoon for parent-teacher interviews. So anyway, that is my look. Let me know what you think.